Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share how I cleared the Imaginarium Theater with 10 stellas. You need at least 9 stellas to obtain the sanctifying elixirs. So without further ado, let's start. This season's elements are Electro, Dendro, and Cryo. So my advice would be to prepare all your level 70 plus characters that are Electro, Dendro, and Cryo. Prioritize those who have the arrow up for the Imaginarium Theater since they will be the principal characters. So this will be the visionary mode. We will set our party. These are the opening characters. Since my Sino is not built, I will be using the trial character. I have already selected the available characters. So there are 3 brilliant blessing details. My advice would be just to choose 2, either Superconduct or Catalyze or Rhyme Grass. I chose Superconduct and Catalyze. So for Act 1 or the first stage, I would advise to get as many companions as possible, spending your Fantasia flowers in getting companions. So prioritize getting the DPS, then get buffs like Catalyze, this one, the Catalyze Origin. Another one, level it up to 2. So in the first part, we will be using Electro and Dendro characters. Then we'll select the elite. So in the first stage, you can select the elite apart, which will not be that difficult. So my advice for Act 1 is to use your trial characters or the weaker characters and reserve your main DPS for the later parts. So for this part, since we have level 2 aggravate or Dendro and Electro buff, we will be using Dendro and Electro characters. So our goal here is to trigger that reaction. So always get the free mystery cachet, and my advice would be to get the companion one or anything that will restore the vigor of a character. Then buff, catalyze buff, the Dendro and Electro buff. As long as it's free, get it. Get the free. And then companion. Choose companion. Then we will proceed to get a normal. Bear in mind you can refresh the events if you can't do it. Like this one. I think we can get this one because it's Dendro. So we have level 3 Dendro and Electro buff. So for Act 3, we need an Electro Character for the climatic showdown. So we will buff anything that has to do with Electro. We will level up the Catalyze to level 4. So I prioritize Dendro and Electro on the early stage. Then we will get a companion, Electro companion for the battle showdown. Alright, let's go. So the goal here is to trigger the aggravate reaction, which is the Dendro and Electro. I don't have much Dendro character, so I changed my mind in this one and reserve Yao Yao for later and Nahida. I'm not gonna use Nahida in this stage because she's going to be in the later stage, which is Act 6. I also reserve Shogun for Act 8 because we need an Electro character for Act 8, and Act 10 will be a Cryo character. So for Act 4, you can now rewind, but don't use rewind unless needed. We will have the more companions here, or a buff, but we will have companion. We will get more companion. So I chose Sarah. Then Night Soul, I don't have Natlan character, so I'll just refresh. We can use the refresh. We have 3 refreshes. And choose whichever you think you can clear. I will choose this one. It seems easier. Let's go. So get the mystery cachet rare. And then anything that has to do with companion or getting Fantasia flowers. Then we can level up another buff here, but we don't have enough Fantasia flowers, so we will get the battle. So, for Act 6, we are going to use a Dendro Character here and an Electro Character. So, you got the Cachet first. Anything that has to do with Companion, we will select that one. Oh, another free. Anything that has to do with restoring vigor, we will get that one. So we can level up Super Conduct here. For the next stage, we are going to use Electro and Cryo. But for this stage, Act 6, we are going to use Electro and Dendro, Aggravate. We are going to use Nahida for this stage. So for Act 7, we have another point for rewind. Then we can continue to level up Super Conduct or get a companion, a Cryo companion. Or maybe a random one. I want Furina. Oh, let's have Ganyo. No more points. Let's see what we can have. I don't have plunging. Oh, we can have this one. So, since our Super Conduct is leveled up, we can have a Super Conduct team here.
Staring down the barrel.
So for Act 8, we're gonna need an Electro Character. So I'm going to level up Superconduct here to max. Yeah, another Superconduct. So we have level 4 Superconduct and yeah. Let's go.
Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lights, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start looking at lost control. It's paradise with honesty, but teardrops on the floor. The pain is over, feel the darkness take control.
I had to repeat that one because I didn't get the stellar stars. Now we are on Act 9. Then we have another rewind point, but let's see what we can have here. Another Cryo Character. Let's have it Lolly. Let's have this battle normal.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They weigh me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out. And I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
And now we are on the final countdown. So we're going to get another character, but I'll try to have superconduct here, but actually I tried this a couple of times, and I'll just share the video that made me clear the last stage.
Disgusted with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face, a certain way, because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys, and see you on the next video.